Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Mercedes-Benz strikes back. $90 million deal with Coco Gauff sends powerful global message after BMW split. It's rare when the worlds of sport, culture, and commerce collide so dramatically that the aftershocks ripple across continents. Yet, that is exactly what happened when Mercedes-Benz announced a $90 million partnership with Coco Gauff, a move that did more than just sign an endorsement. It was a statement of intent, a powerful response to rivals, and a global message about where the future of sport and luxury branding is heading. At just 21 years old, Coco Gauff had already become a Grand Slam champion, a cultural icon, and a symbol of a new generation. Now, with Mercedes-Benz behind her, she wasn't just a tennis star. She was the face of a global empire ready to redefine its identity in a rapidly shifting marketplace. The backstory: BMW, the split, and the spark. BMW's play. A year earlier, BMW had made a bold move, securing Coco Gauff in what was hailed as a groundbreaking deal. The German automaker saw in Coco a figure of energy, progress, and global relevance. For a time, it worked. Coco drove into tournaments with BMW logos glistening, commercials aired during Grand Slam broadcasts, and fans bought into the vision. But cracks appeared. Sources whispered of creative differences, of BMW's unwillingness to fully center Coco in campaigns, and of disputes over sustainability initiatives, an issue Coco cared about deeply. The split came suddenly. Mutual decision, press releases claimed. But insiders knew it was Coco's decision. She wanted a brand that would not just use her image, but stand with her values. Mercedes-Benz waits in the wings. For Mercedes, this was a perfect storm. The brand, rooted in tradition, had long been looking for a fresh face to connect with younger markets. Their past endorsements leaned heavily on heritage, golf, Formula One, luxury ambassadors. But now they wanted vibrancy, youth, authenticity. Coco was the answer. The deal of the decade, the negotiation. Behind closed doors, the talks were intense. Mercedes executives flew to New York after the U.S. Open to meet Coco's team. They didn't just pitch a sponsorship, they pitched a partnership. $90 million over 7 years. A fleet of cars, personal branding control, sustainability projects co-led by Coco, and campaigns designed for global resonance. Not just Europe, but Asia, Africa, and the Americas. Coco didn't hesitate. This wasn't just a deal. This was a stage. The announcement, the reveal, was orchestrated with the precision of a championship point. In Beijing, where Coco was already in the quarterfinals, a black Mercedes EQS rolled onto the courtside plaza. Gauff stepped out, dressed in white and silver, smiling as flashbulbs exploded. The press headline wrote itself. Mercedes-Benz strikes back. Why this deal matters. A cultural shift. Endorsements aren't new in sports, but Coco's deal symbolized a cultural transition. For decades, luxury car brands focused on legacy athletes or polished celebrities. Coco was different. She was authentic, outspoken, connected to Gen Z and beyond. This wasn't just a car company attaching its logo to a champion. It was Mercedes betting on the future, the global market. In China, tennis was booming. Coco's matches were already drawing record TV audiences. In the U.S., she was a cultural ambassador, bridging sport and social justice. In Europe, Mercedes was signaling it could compete with BMW not just in cars, but in cultural relevance. Coco's brand became Mercedes' passport into new demographics. The sustainability angle. Part of the $90 million deal included Mercedes' pledge to let Coco spearhead eco-friendly campaigns tied to their electric vehicle line. The EQS wasn't just a car, it was a symbol of progress. Coco would appear in ads that highlighted not only speed and luxury, but also responsibility. The reactions? The business world. Forbes called it one of the most significant athlete brand deals of the decade. Bloomberg noted how it instantly added billions to Mercedes' brand valuation. Rival companies scrambled to respond. BMW, in particular, faced questions. Had they underestimated Coco's cultural power? Had they let a once-in-a-generation ambassador slip through their fingers? The sports world. Fellow athletes praised Coco. Serena Williams tweeted, "Power moves. This is how you shape legacy, on and off the court. Naomi Osaka commented, "This is bigger than tennis. This is change." The fans. Social media exploded. Fans posted mock race memes of Coco driving past BMW in a Mercedes. Others celebrated her as a role model. She's not just winning matches, she's winning life. Inside Coco's mind, why Mercedes? For Coco, the decision wasn't about the biggest paycheck. It was about alignment. Mercedes listened. They promised her a seat at the table. They offered her the chance to direct initiatives that mattered to her, empowering young athletes, driving sustainability, and bridging sport with culture. She wanted a partnership, not a contract. Mercedes delivered. The pressure. Of course, $90 million also comes with pressure. Every ad campaign, every brand appearance, every performance on the court now carried higher stakes. Coco admitted in interviews, "It's big, it's historic. But for me, it's not about numbers. It's about impact. I want to leave something bigger than just trophies." The global stage. The Riyadh Finals connection. Just weeks after the deal, Coco stepped onto the courts of Riyadh for the WTA Finals. Cameras zoomed in, not only on her tennis, but on the Mercedes logos now stitched into her kit. Every win, every interview, every global broadcast doubled as both sporting triumph and brand spectacle. The symbolism was striking. Coco, the face of the future, representing a brand reinventing itself on the world's most exclusive stage. Campaign rollouts. The first major ad dropped during the Riyadh Finals. Coco driving through neon-lit Riyadh streets in an EQS, racket bag in the backseat, her voiceover saying, "It's not about where you start. It's about where you drive your destiny." Fans went wild. The ad went viral. Mercedes had nailed it. The bigger message. Women in power. This wasn't just a sponsorship. It was a recognition of women's growing power in sports marketing. Traditionally, mega deals of this scale went to men in football, basketball, or Formula One. Coco's contract broke the mold. Rivals and repercussions. BMW's countermoves. BMW quickly pivoted, signing a rising soccer star to their portfolio. But the impact was clear. The Coco deal had rattled them. Analysts said the Mercedes coup would haunt BMW for years. Other athletes. This deal sparked a ripple effect. Other athletes began renegotiating contracts, citing Coco's $90 million partnership as leverage. The bar had been raised. The road ahead. The story of Coco Gauff and Mercedes-Benz is more than a business deal. It's a cultural landmark, a meeting of ambition, values, and vision. For Coco, it means stepping into a role far beyond tennis, a global ambassador for progress, equality, and future-forward thinking. For Mercedes, it's a bold reclamation of relevance in a market dominated by rivals. Together, they aren't just driving cars or winning matches. They're driving history. And as Coco steps into her EQS after lifting trophies, one truth is clear. This partnership isn't about speed. It's about destiny. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.